शुभं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शुभं कुरुध्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शत्रुबुद्धिविनाशाय दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तुते दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तुते.
The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step, and that one step is the step that you are taking today as you enter college. Good morning, dear students. On behalf of Kalindi College, I welcome you all to this new phase of your life, more precisely college life, where you're bound to explore a plethora of opportunities and work towards the realization of your goals and dreams. We at Kalindi College promise to provide you with a nurturing environment so that each one of you is able to realize their full potential. Through this orientation program today, we will provide you with a glimpse of all important things that you need to know before you begin this journey. We begin with an address by our Honorable Principal, Professor Naina Hasija, which will then be followed by a video presentation of important committees and cells where the conveners and the coordinators will acquaint you about the working and the activities of their respective cells and committees. Thereafter, on the same link, you will have your departmental orientation where you will get to meet your teachers. Now, without taking much time, I once again welcome you all and wish you all the very best for these next 3 crucial years of your life that will shape your future. Good luck.
Morning students and welcome to Kalindi College. Kalindi is the old name for Yamuna. The way Yamuna river keeps flowing, similarly we want our students to have knowledge, modesty and sense of duty. They should learn this from Kalindi College. And when you finish your 3-year degree course from this college and you go out, you spread that knowledge, the brightness, the learning from Kalindi College to the whole world and make Kalindi College proud of it. Kalindi College has organized the orientation program today for you so that you get the knowledge of everything that you will get from Kalindi College. The classes, the subjects, the timetable and cultural activities that we have in the college, you will get to know about all of them and you will also meet your teachers of your concerned departments.
A very warm welcome to the students and their parents. I am Professor Rishna Kumar and I shall present an overview of the academic courses taught in this college. Kalindi College offers 19 undergraduate courses belonging to 3 streams of arts, commerce and science. They are BA Honours English, Economics, Geography, Hindi, History, Journalism, Political Science, Sanskrit, BA Program, BCom Honours, BCom Program, BSc Honours in Botany, Computer Science, Chemistry, Mathematics, Physics, Geology, BSc Program in Life Sciences, BSc Program, Physical Sciences. There are in addition 3 postgraduate courses, MA Hindi, Political Science and Sanskrit. There is a vocational course, BVOC, Web Designing. In addition, there are value-added courses and add-on courses that students can opt for other than their mainstream course. I shall discuss now the overall structure of the honors courses under CBCS, that is choice-based credit system followed by the university. In the first year, semester 1, the students take core course 1, core course 2 which are compulsory, then opt for generic elective 1 which is from interdisciplinary field, and then AECC1 which stands for Ability Enhancement Compulsory Course, which can be either environmental studies, EVS, or a language. English, Hindi, or modern Indian language communicative. Semester 2, Core Course 3 and 4, Generic Elective 2, and AECC 2, which will be now an alternate choice taken for the AECC 1. Core courses and GE will have theory and practical or theory and tutorial. For the second year, Core Course 5 and 6 and 7 for Semester 3, Generic Elective 3, and Skill Enhancement Course 1, Sec 1. Semester 4, Core Course 8, 9 and 10, Generic Elective 4, Skill Enhancement Course 2. Now we come to the discussion of final year. Semester 5, Core Course 11 and 12, Discipline Specific Elective 1 and 2. Semester 6, Core Course 13 and 14, Discipline Specific Elective DSC 3 and 4. So overall there are 14 core papers, 4 DSC papers, 4 generic elective, 2 ability enhancement compulsory courses and 2 skill-based courses. Now we discuss the overall structure of the program courses. So 4 core courses have to be taken for each of the 3 disciplines of the choice from semester 1 to 4. So semester 1, core course 1A, 1B, 1C, AECC 1, core course 2A, 2B, 2C, and AECC 2. And once again, the core courses and elective subjects will have either theory and practical or theory and tutorial. The second year, core course 3A, 3B, 3C, skill enhancement course 1. The semester 4, 4A, 4B, and 4C, skill enhancement 2. And the final year, discipline specific elective course DSC 1A, 1B, 1C, skill enhancement course 3. DSC 2A, 2B, 2C, and skill enhancement course 4. This brings me to an end of a quick overview of the courses and their structure. More details are available on college website, and your individual teachers will also guide you in the choices. I wish you a very meaningful and successful study time in this college, leading to your holistic development. Thank you.
Good morning to all of you. On behalf of Anti-Ragging Committee, Kalindi College, I, Dr. Poonam Sachdeva, welcome all the freshers to Kalindi College. I would like to apprise you about the concept of ragging. Ragging means the doing of any act which causes or is likely to cause any physical, psychological or physiological harm of apprehension or shame or embarrassment to a student, and includes teasing or abusing or playing practical jokes on or causing hurt to any student, or asking any student to do any act or perform anything which he or she would not in ordinary course be willing to do or perform. As per UGC Regulations 2009, ragging is totally prohibited in Kalindi College inside and or outside the campus. Anyone indulging in the act of ragging and or its abatement, whether actively or passively, or being a part of conspiracy to promote ragging, shall be liable to be prosecuted and punished. Kalindi College strictly ensures that a congenial and welcoming environment is given to freshers. To achieve this objective, Anti-Ragging Committee has been formed by the college as per mandate of UGC Regulations 2009. Rules and responsibilities of Anti-Ragging Committee are: zero tolerance to any act associated with ragging and to ensure strict compliance with the provisions of UGC Regulations 2009. The committee forms anti-ragging squads of teachers and also monitors their performance to prevent ragging. Every year during orientation program, all the freshers are well informed about ragging as well as punitive penal action against the individual involved in the act of ragging. Several strict decisions have been taken to curb this offence. The students involved in ragging shall be prosecuted, rusticated, or even expelled for a specific term as per the decision of the principal. Notice board have been fixed in the college at prominent places stating Ordinance 15C regarding provisions of anti-ragging laws. Any student can contact anti-ragging committee members in case of any untoward incident.
So let me take you through the proctorial board and its role in the college. The proctorial board or the disciplinary committee is entrusted with the responsibility of maintaining discipline in the college, inculcating respect for law, public property, and fellow beings irrespective of differences is the cornerstone of education. To this effect, the university has promulgated Ordinance 15B for maintenance of order and discipline. Some provisions under the ordinance. The provisions of this ordinance range from prohibiting use of physical force or possession of weapons, to respect women and to avoid discrimination based on caste and religion, prohibition of bribes and corruption, prohibition of any disruption of academic functioning in the college, zero tolerance towards ragging. The committee is empowered to recommend punitive action ranging from imposing fines to expulsion from the university. We urge the students to read the detailed provisions available on the college website and the university website to keep themselves informed of the norms of the institution. Thank you. The Students' Grievance Redressal Committee. Purview of the committee. The Students' Grievance Redressal Committee is committed to addressing grievances of students. It aims to make the students' experience in the college a satisfactory one. Students' feedback regarding infrastructure, teaching learning, co-curricular activities, internships, field trips to name a few are communicated to the administration and solutions are found. Suggestions from students are also sought to tackle issues. This serves to enhance their sense of ownership. Feedback forms, students' general assembly, complaint box outside the principal's office, and an online students' grievance form on the college website are ways of communicating with us. We hope that we shall be able to take our college to greater heights with your cooperation and your suggestions. Here's welcoming you to the portals of Kalindi College. Thank you.
Internal Committee IC, Kalindi College, University of Delhi. About Internal Committee. Gender sensitization and gender justice are the pillars of any strong institution. Keeping this in mind, Kalindi College strives to provide a safe and secure ambience to its students, faculty members, and staff. The Internal Committee, formerly known as Internal Complaints Committee (ICC) of Kalindi College, facilitates such a vision and has necessary mechanisms in place to address complaints of sexual harassment swiftly and diligently. Regulatory framework of IC. Internal Committee deals with the cases of sexual harassment in the college premises. Sexual Harassment of Women at Workplace Prevention, Prohibition and Redressal Act 2013 provides protection against sexual harassment of women. Significant aspects of sexual harassment is provided in the Delhi University Ordinance 15. The 15D Ordinance is based on the policy against sexual harassment by the Delhi University and seeks to maintain an academic and work environment free of sexual harassment for students and staff. Sexual harassment includes any unwelcome sexually determined behavior, whether directly or by implication, and includes physical contact and advances, a demand or request for sexual favors, or any other unwelcome physical, verbal, or non-verbal conduct of sexual nature. Structural framework. Internal committee consists of the following members: one presiding officer, who shall be a senior faculty member, two teaching staff and two non-teaching staff members, one member from amongst NGO or legal body as legal advisor, three student representatives. Proposed schedule of IC: to hold workshops, to deliberate and discuss the provisions of and redressal under IC, which will offer students and staff an understanding of the jurisdiction of the IC and their rights. Organize invited lectures on gender sensitization on regular basis for students, faculty members, and the administrative staff.
Good morning and a very warm welcome to all of you. I will be explaining how to access your timetable from the college website. Or type the college address in the search bar, that is www.kalindicollege.in. You will be guided to our college website. This is how the homepage of our college website looks. On the homepage, select the students window. There you will get an option timetable on the right hand side as indicated by the arrows. Click on the timetable. Under the heading timetable, your timetables would be available under odd semester. Whichever course you have taken admission in, against that course, the PDF you will need to click. A sample timetable has been displayed here. You can see the top row is giving the periods together with the timings. 8:30 first period starts and 8 periods we are having. Last period ends at 5:15. There is a gap of 5 minutes between each period and there is also a break. Monday to Saturday, 6 days working schedule is there. The papers are mentioned in the timetable and the relevant teachers, the concerned teachers will provide the link through which you can attend your classes. And in addition to your main papers, you have to study generic and AECC also. So those slots are also mentioned in the timetable. In some timetables, all the years are combined. So you will need to look a bit carefully. And as you can see here, this is timetable of history honors. Here classes of all first, second, third year are put together. What you can do, you will just have to look for BA H1. H stands for honors and 1 is for the first year, and accordingly you will be able to get your classes. Some examples have been highlighted for your convenience. Those who have taken admission in BA program, they would refer to the timetable titled BA program semester 1. And you are all aware you have to study one language paper, and then EVS is there in first semester. For language and EVS, section list will be provided on the college website. Then there are certain short forms, initials are mentioned. The complete names also you'll find as a note to the timetable. And for the combinations, like for instance, suppose you have taken a combination history geography. Then like on Monday you see second period is geography, third is history. Then you have EVS in the 6th and language in the 7th period. These 4 classes are working for you. In these 4 slots you have classes. All other slots will be like free periods for you. Separate timetable has been posted for the AECC and generic classes. Thanks all of you. Hoping to see you soon. Best wishes to all.
Morning everyone. On behalf of Timetable Committee, Science Departments, I welcome you all in academic session 2021-22. Science courses includes BSc Honours courses and BSc program courses. In BSc Honours, we have Botany, Chemistry, Computer Science, Mathematics, Physics and Zoology. In BSc program, there are Life Sciences and Physical Sciences. In BSc Honours timetable, there are 4 papers, 2 core papers, 1 generic and 1 AECC or EVS. In core papers, there are 4 theory and 4 labs. The labs are conducted either in 2 slots of 2 periods each or a single slot of 4 labs. In generic paper, there would be 4 theory and 4 labs or 5 theory or 1 tute. The AECC or EVS consist of 4 theory. Other than academic periods, there would be 1 sports period and 1 activity period per week. In BSc program courses, instead of generic paper, there would be one more core paper. Rest all would be same. The important points to be noted down from the timetable is classes commences for 6 days a week, that is from Monday to Saturday. Every day there are 8 lectures, each of duration 1 hour. After every lecture, there is a break of 5 minutes and a break of 15 minutes after 4th lecture. Timetable starts from 8:30 am and ends at 5:15 pm. Every Wednesday, 8 lecture is activity period, which is mandatory for every student to join according to the opted activity. One timetable is taken as a sample. The very first column denotes the courses and the top row shows the timings along with the period number. The entries in the timetable are showing the paper name along with the initials of the teacher. The complete name of the teacher is there at the bottom of the timetable. The details of the timetable will be explained in departmental orientation followed by this. All the best for your new endeavor. Thank you.
Good morning, students. Myself, Karnika Gaur. I am the college librarian. Today, I'll be giving a brief overview of the library. Our college library is situated in a single-storied building. On the ground floor of the library, we have the stack area, the circulation counter, the photocopy facility, the opaque facility, library office, and as well as facility for PWD students. On the first floor of the library, we are having the reading room, the reference collection, periodical section, and web center. The total collection of the library is 84,970 books in all different disciplines. We are subscribing to 67 journals and magazines in print format. We are also having access to numerous e-journals and e-books by Enlist, Delnet, and the University Library Systems. The library is also having 14 newspapers, both in English and Hindi language. To use the services of the library, one has to become the member. This one was the old procedure when you were able to visit the library physically. But in the current situation, the library would be sending a link of Google form, which to your teacher in charge. You all have to fill that Google form with your own email ID, please. Make it sure that you fill your form with your own email ID only. And the library would be sending the user ID, the password, and more resources information on your email ID only. The library is providing electronic services. These are the 3 ways by which you can access the electronic resources. One is through Delhi University Library System, another is through Delnet, and another is Enlist. Through Delhi University Library System, one can have access of numerous e-resources as well as online databases. Then Enlist, which is called as National Library and Information Service Infrastructure for scholarly content. Then we are also having access of e-resources through Delnet, and interlibrary loan facilities also available through Delnet. This is another screenshot of Delnet. Then all the information related to the library is available on the college website. This is a screenshot of that. You can have information about the membership, the rules and regulation which you have to follow, what are the working hours of the library, what are the different services which the library is offering, various resources, print as well as electronic resources, the library team, the personnel behind who are working for you, and different awareness program organized by the library. This is a screenshot of the links of different resources which is available on the college website. These are the certain journal rules which you have to follow when you will be visiting the library physically, and I wish that it happens very soon. Students, I would also like to inform you that the library will be holding its library orientation program course-wise, and the dates and online link would be informed to your teacher in charge. And in that library orientation, we would be discussing about the various services, the resources, how you can use them, and all information related to the library. Thank you for listening.
Welcomes first year students. Committee for Coaching and Remedial Classes, Kalindi College, University of Delhi. Convener Dr. Utpal Kumar and co-convener Mr. Gaurav Kumar. Remedial classes for weaker students. The committee organizes additional remedial classes for weaker students to improve their performance in studies. Classes are being provided without any fee. The committee involves teachers across departments for the weaker student for their improvements. It motivates teachers to give their time and efforts for remedial classes for weaker students. Classes are being held for students every year. The utmost objective of the committee is to provide help for every weaker student who wants improvement and can stand in a better way for her future. Future planning of committee. The Coaching and Remedial Classes Committee is planning to start an initiative to establish a cell for civil services aspirants of the college and competitive exam named Focus. Aims and objective: bring all civil services aspirants under one umbrella, providing opportunities to all the aspirants to recognize their strategy significantly for civil services examinations, especially UPSC. Facilitates to build an internal healthy competitive environment for all students to tackle civil service exams in a smooth and confident manner. Aware students about mental health from time to time for focusing on relevant topics and subjects. How to join classes? Interested students of SC, ST, OBC and minorities can contact to teacher in charge of your course. TIC will inform to the concerned committee and all students will be informed of arranged classes. Thank you.
Good morning all of you. Dear students, welcome to the Kalindi College. Myself is Dr. Sudha Gulati, convener of Fee Concession and Scholarship Students Welfare Committee. Fee concession is awarded to economically weaker students, and there are two types of fee concession: full fee concession and tuition fee concession. Notice is circulated among the students and the applications are invited from the students for availing fee concession. Committee goes through the documents submitted by the students and also had interactions with the students, and the students are selected for fee concession. Next, about scholarships. Scholarships are awarded on the basis of various criteria like academic performance along with extracurricular activities, merit cum need basis, etc. Applications are invited from the students for college scholarships, and the details of college scholarships are given in prospectus. There are some other scholarships which are given by NGOs, online scholarships given by governments, and some scholarships given by various institutions, and these are communicated to students as and when they are declared. Thank you.
WDC महिला विकास प्रकोष्ठ। कालिंदी महाविद्यालय के WDC सेल का उद्देश्य महाविद्यालय परिसर में समावेशिता और लैंगिक न्याय को बढ़ावा देना है। यह सबसे सक्रिय मंचों में से एक है जो छात्राओं की लोकतांत्रिक भागीदारी को आपसी संवाद, बहस और चर्चा में सार्थक व सशक्त तरीके से शामिल होने के लिए प्रोत्साहित करता है। WDC के द्वारा आयोजित विविध कार्यक्रम। WDC प्रख्यात हस्तियों द्वारा संगोष्ठियों, जागरूकता कार्यक्रमों, निशुल्क स्वास्थ्य जांच शिविरों, कार्यशालाओं, व्याख्यानों के साथ साथ विविध जन कल्याणकारी कार्यक्रमों को भी आयोजित करता है। WDC एक लैंगिक संवेदनशील समाज के निर्माण के लिए महाविद्यालय के छात्रों, संकाय सदस्यों, गैर शैक्षणिक सदस्यों से भागीदारी का अनुरोध करता है। मुझे आपको बताते हुए अति हर्ष की अनुभूति हो रही है कि WDC छात्राओं को इंटर्नशिप के अवसर भी प्रदान करता है। हाल ही में WDC ने विविध सरकारी संस्थानों व NGO के साथ कोलैबोरेट किया है। WDC के सदस्यता के इच्छुक विद्यार्थियों को इसके लिए रजिस्टर करना अनिवार्य है। इससे संबंधित जानकारी आपको महाविद्यालय की वेबसाइट पर उपलब्ध है।
So as the convener of WDC, we would like to encourage our students to engage with the possibilities of a more transformative gender discourse, and also would like them to participate in our efforts to strengthen the constitutional value of gender equality, both in the classrooms, in the campus, as well as in our society.
Kalindi College, University of Delhi, Orientation Program, Khadi Study Circle. Khadi Study Circle of Kalindi College is an active co-curricular society that has evolved into a platform for encouraging alternative thought and action based on Gandhian ideals among young students. This society acts as a catalyst in the college to promote Gandhian way of life for practitioners, and Gandhian belief and values is scholarly pursuit both for students and teachers. Kalindi College got the prestigious Gandhi Award 2020 by University of Delhi on the 2nd of October of 2020 for its activities on Gandhi. Dr. Anjula Bansal, former principal, Kalindi College, was awarded for her constant support. Ms. Garima Ahlawat of BA Honours Third Year Political Science received the Gandhi Award in the student category. An overview of various activities. Based on our past experience, we believe that we need to have more innovative methods of reading, teaching and learning Gandhi. For this, the GSC Kalindi College organizes various events and activities in the academic session, organizing conferences and seminars on Gandhian methods of conflict resolution and peace by inviting both scholars and activists in the collaboration with Ministry of Culture and the National Gandhi institutions. Workshop on Swadeshi and self-reliance in the era of globalization and student-centric activities like yoga, plays, debates, posters, bhajans, etc. Gandhi Study Circle organized a 2-day international e-conference on revisiting Gandhian perspectives on development, reflections on culture, society and politics. On 29 September 2020, International Webinar on Reimagining Economic Life in the Contemporary World, Gandhian Model of Trusteeship and Self-Reliance was organized by Gandhi Study Circle of Kalindi College through Google Meet platform. Students and faculty members participated in the Student Outreach Program on Taking Gandhi Heritage to the Students, organized by National Gandhi Museum and sponsored by NBC FDC New Delhi on 12th of January 2021. The 150th year of Mahatma Gandhi was celebrated by Gandhi Study Circle in collaboration with Ministry of Culture, Government of India. Various activities of Gandhi Study Circle, National Gandhi Museum, New Delhi. Gandhi Study Circle Committee Members 2021-2022.
Ambedkar Study Circle, Kalindi College, Convener Dr. Meena Charanda. The Ambedkar Study Circle, established in 2017. This center aimed to promote ideas of social justice and human rights for the marginalized. The center is committed towards preserving and propagating the vision and mission of Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar. The center strives for creating interdisciplinary discussions and engaging academicians, civil society, and masses for addressing common concerns. This center has also organized Baba Sahab Memorial Lecture in the past to celebrate the legacy of Baba Sahab and to replicate his ideas in the present context. The center has organized a national webinar on Understanding Ambedkar Relevance of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar in the Contemporary Era on 8th October 2021 under the patronship of Honorable Madam Principal Professor Naina Hasija. Professor N. Sukumar from Department of Political Science, University of Delhi was the chief guest of the webinar, and Professor Sabiha Hussain, Professor and Director SNCWS and Director of Center for the Study of Social Exclusion and Inclusive Policy JMI Delhi has been invited as a guest of honor of the event. The event was coordinated by Dr. Meena Charanda and convened by Dr. Seema Mathur, Dr. Monica Bassi and Dr. Manisha Tomar. Here are the glimpses of the event. Thank you.
Hello. Following the National Policy for Persons and Disabilities 2006, released by Ministries of Social Justice and Empowerment Government of India, Equal Opportunity Cell in Kalindi College is established to create an environment that provides equal opportunities to persons with disabilities. This academic year, we have Dr. Meena Charanda, Dr. P.P. Saini as our convener and co-convener respectively. Along with them, we have Dr. Karnika Gaur Taneja, Dr. Anju Gupta, Dr. Anjani Kumar, Dr. Manisha Tomar, Mr. Nitin Malhotra, Ms. Akanksha Sharma, Dr. Shweta Gupta, Ms. Madhuri Singh, Dr. Deshraj, and Dr. Kalpana Kumari as our faculty members of Equal Opportunity Cell. The objectives of our cell are as follows: to review the accessibility provisions in terms of infrastructure and communication, to prepare barrier-free formalities, procedures for admission, registrations, academics and extracurricular activities for PWD students, to provide counseling to differently able students on the types of courses they could study in the college, to ensure admissions of as many differently able students in various courses as we can, to organize periodic meetings with PWD students to monitor the progress of programs, dissemination of the information and grievances redressal, to establish coordination with the government and other agencies to mobilize academic and financial resources to provide assistance to PWD students, to sensitize college and community on the problems of PWD students, to celebrate important days pertaining to disabilities such as Braille Day, etc., to create awareness about the capabilities of PWD students, to organize remedial coaching classes for them, to assess the ability of differently able students and assist them in getting appropriate employment through training and placement, and lastly, to ensure accessibility of academic scholarship to differently able students. This academic year, we will start with a separate orientation for all the PWD students admitted to our college, followed by the talent show, and next would be the awareness workshop on rights, etc. At the end, we are looking forward to a very fruitful academic year. With this, we welcome all first years to our college. Thank you.
Students' Union Kalindi College is a 20-member student body, appointed every year with the motive of student representation and welfare. Students' Union throughout the session carries out various activities, events, and cultural gatherings to ensure the holistic development of students and in order to provide space for curricular growth and opportunity to all the students. The appointment of the same is done through a 3-step procedure which includes filing of applications, screening of the same, followed by group discussions and personal interviews. All the students enrolled at Kalindi College, University of Delhi are eligible to apply for various posts offered in the Students' Union, which are President, Vice President, which is a reserved post for the students belonging to the reserved categories, General Secretary, Joint Secretary, Cultural Secretary, Proctor, Deputy Proctor, Sports Secretary, Treasurer, Media in-house, Media Secretary, Arts, Science and Commerce representatives from all first, second and third years. Students' Union manages 30 plus cultural activity clubs which provide students an opportunity to explore their talent and polish their skills under great mentorship. Some of the cultural clubs are Western dance, music, debating, quiz, etc. Other than the cultural clubs, Students' Union organizes 3 mega events during the tenure, which are Oath Ceremony and Freshers Welcome, which is the oath ceremony of the newly appointed Students' Union, and the Freshers Party. Tejasvi Diwali Mela, a one-day cultural event to celebrate the auspicious occasion of Diwali. Lehre, the annual cultural fest, which is a 2-day event including various activities and a star night. Other than that, few other events like Delhi Times Fresh Face, MTV Rudy's Tour, etc. Students' Union works under the mentorship of Students' Union advisors.
Dear students, welcome to Kalindi College. Samvedana, the Students' Council of Kalindi College, is a committee formed for gender sensitization. Gender sensitization refers to accepting the basic rights associated with gender equality and non-discrimination towards those whose gender identity places them in a situation of disadvantage or vulnerability. The committee works in this direction with the following members: Convener Dr. Renu Gupta, Co-Convener Dr. Divya Verma, members Dr. Richa Gupta, Dr. Shiv Kumar, Dr. Preeti Yadav, Mr. Vibhas. Class representatives of all the courses are members of the council. The students of Kalindi College work diligently for the following posts: Premier, Vice Premier, Treasurer, Technical Committee and Media Team. The council aims to discuss the problems of gender inequality, discrimination, female infanticide, marriages, education, LGBTQ plus issues, to name a few. We organize webinars, competitions, talks, discussions through movie screening, plays, short stories, etc. to create awareness in this direction. Thank you.
We at Kalindi College believe in helping our students holistically. We believe that students should engage themselves in extracurricular activities along with studies to gain experience, enhance communication, management and leadership skills. With this in mind, the college has formed 20 cultural clubs ranging from dance, arts to literature for its students. I am now going to tell you about the functioning of our clubs. Every club organizes numerous intra-college and inter-college events to provide our students a platform to prove themselves and learn. Every club has its own office bearers who make all efforts for smooth running of the respective clubs throughout the year. An activity period is scheduled every Wednesday for all the students. Each and every student has to get registered in one of these clubs. The link to join these clubs will be shared with you in your departmental orientation program. I am now going to tell you briefly about these clubs one by one. Mantrana, the English Debating Society, and Vagat, Hindi Vaad Vivad Samiti. The aims of these clubs are to inculcate critical thinking ability and to develop oratory and research skills. One Act Play, Agaz, and Street Play Rugs. These are the dramatic societies of the college. Both of these clubs helps you embrace your passion for acting and add a meaning to it. Music Club. This club aims at bringing the musical talent of the students. Antakshari Club. The students of this club have a great presence of mind accompanied by excellent knowledge of various musical composition. संस्कृत तरंगिनी संस्कृत विभाग की सह पाठ्यक्रम गतिविधियों से संबंधित एक संस्था है. फैशनिस्टा. The club is a platform that helps every individual to explore their respective domains, whether it's modeling, designing, styling, by organizing discrete competitions and webinars. Media Club is a platform to bring together like-minded people and share knowledge about the art of photography and filmmaking. Creative Writing English and Rachnatmak Gadya Lekhan. The main aim is to promote the natural creative instinct of our students who are aspiring writers. Of Muses and Bards English Poetry and Kavya Srishti, the club actively engages in English as well as in translated poetry. Mehendi Club. The purpose of the club is to enhance their Mehendi art. Paint and Brush Club. While words can fall short, pictures do not hide the truth. This club works for developing the artistic skill of the student. Rangoli. The club provides the initials to the student to take one step closer to the Indian tradition through Rangoli. Arogya, the fitness club, caters to provide physical fitness, which is an important component of wellness. Ivory College Band is a small musical ensemble comprised of vocalists, brass, string and percussion players. Nupur, the dance club helps students nourish the classical and western geek in them. Thank you everyone. We are eagerly waiting to welcome you all to our clubs.
Good morning students, I'm Dr. Nidhi Kapoor, coordinator for the add-on courses. These are the 6 courses that are being offered by the Kalindi College, which are duly approved by the college governing body. We have 2 courses in foreign languages, in French as well as in Chinese. There's a course on travel and tourism, communication skills and personality development, photojournalism, film and TV production, direction. Out of these, currently we have started with the admissions for the language courses, that is for foreign language French, foreign language Chinese, and also for the travel and tourism course. For the other 3 courses, the admissions have yet not been initiated as we require the offline classes for these particular courses. So they will be initiated once the college opens up. These are certain general rules related to all the add-on courses. The eligibility is 10+2. We require minimum 30 admissions to start the course. Each course will be open to all the students. The outside students, the Kalindi College students, whether it's a male candidate or a female candidate, these add-on courses admissions are open for all. However, in case we have limited number of seats, the preference will be given to the Kalindi College students. The outside students who do not belong to Kalindi College, who have taken admission somewhere else, shall be given an identity card by the college on payment of ₹100 once the college opens. Till the college reopens, the classes will be held in online mode between Monday to Saturday, and generally the classes are held in the late afternoon. The foreign language course in French, convener is Ms. Sonia Kamboj from Commerce Department. This course is run in association with the University Department, the Department of Germanic and Romance Studies. The course is of 1 year duration and the fees is ₹8,050. The ₹50 is registration fees, which is a non-refundable fees. Similarly, we have foreign language course in Chinese. Convener is Ms. Charu Khanna from Mathematics Department. This is again run in association with the University Department, the Department of East Asian Studies. It is also of 1 year duration and the fees that is to be paid is again ₹8,050, ₹50 being the registration fees, which is non-refundable. This is the 3rd course for which the admissions have been initiated by the college, which is the certificate course in travel and tourism. Dr. Seema Sehdev from Geography Department is the convener for the course. The duration of this course is 4 months and the fees is 8,050 rupees, 50 rupees being the registration fees. The admission procedure for all these 3 courses is as follows. The last date for the submission of application is 30th November 2021. The tentative date for the beginning of classes is first week of December. Mr. Deepak Nath from the administrative office looks after the admissions to the add-on courses. In case you have any queries related to the add-on courses, you can send a mail on the email ID mentioned over here, admission_ac@kalindi.du.ac.in. The link for the online admission form as well as the detailed admission guidelines for these 3 courses is available on our college website. You can visit the website. You will go to the admissions tab. Under that, the add-on courses admissions is listed. You click on that and it will take you to the links to the admission forms. Please note that the course fee of 8,000 rupees in all the 3 courses will be refunded only if the course is not initiated by the college due to unavoidable reasons. In any other circumstance, the fees for add-on course is not refunded. Please take a note that the last date of submission for your forms is 30th November 2021. All the interested students are requested to fill the forms ASAP in whichever course they are interested. Thank you for listening.
Cryptis, the placement cell of Kalindi College, aims at providing internships and placements to the students of its college. Cryptis works to bridge the gap between the skills demanded by companies in their placement drives and what students possess. It creates a platform where students can showcase their talents which different companies seek to explore and utilize. Team Cryptis has always been working tirelessly to organize numerous webinars, workshops, and events like resume building sessions, mock interview preparations, training sessions, mock aptitude test, personality development sessions, etc. Recently, a webinar on CV writing by Mrs. Tarannum Raza was organized to address doubts and misconceptions students have regarding the same. Till now, we have successfully placed a large section of graduates who have appeared for placements. Many of our students are placed in top companies and banks such as Kotak Mahindra Bank, Bajaj Finance, HDFC Bank, Yes Bank, Eureka Home Appliances, Geo Digital Life, ICICI Bank, etc. Very soon, we will be sharing details of orientation program for first year students.
Entrepreneurship, Skill Development and Innovation Cell of Kalindi College welcomes you. This committee works under the convenership of Dr. Nisha Bakshi, co-convenership of Dr. Pankaj Kumar and Ms. Isha Verma. Dr. Pavan Kumar, Dr. Ram Sarik, Dr. Sapna Varshni and Ms. Geeta Kumari are the members of this committee. The primary mission of the cell is to fulfill one of the missions of the college, that is to provide information and skill-based knowledge and to blend tradition with modernity and professionalism with vocation, and also to provide a comprehensive and integrated platform to the students for their inclusive growth, to provide mentorship and training to the students to acquire different vocational skills in-house and in collaboration with external agents. The primary vision of the cell is to promote innovation and set up incubation centers in accordance with various initiatives and schemes set up by the Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship, Government of India, and also to encourage and inspire and nurture students to come up and work with new innovative ideas. Cell has been organizing various events from time to time. For example, a memorandum of association was signed between NSIC and Kalindi College to identify mutual opportunities of collaboration towards sustained development of skills and education. On the same line, a workshop on the code-free web design was also organized, and the course content was prepared by Ms. Bhavna Sishodia, a student of Kalindi College, and was delivered on MOOC platform successfully. Furthermore, a workshop on videography and photography was also organized to enhance the skills of the students of the college. Mr. Naman Verma, a fine art wedding photographer, was invited as the resource person. A webinar on the mushroom farming was also organized by an entrepreneur, Mr. Amit Prasad, who is also a CEO and entrepreneur of Urja Farm Products. A webinar on the journey of Mahila Sahbhagita Jaivik Samuh was also organized. She spoke about the organic farming and its role in entrepreneurship in the present times. Our cell aims to plan out more such activities in future that foster skill development, entrepreneurship and innovation. We shall be looking forward to your participation. Thank you so much for listening.
Good morning. I am Dr. Seema Gupta, convener of Alumni Committee, Kalindi College. Alumni Association is an immense network of professional contacts which helps you to build relationship between college life and career life over a long term. This will help a fresh graduate to become proactive to face the current challenges of the competitive professional world. Every student pass out from our college is the member of Alumni Association of Kalindi College. For membership, students have to fill and submit online registration form available on college website when they are in third year. Every student can participate and contribute in various activities organized by the Alumni Committee and Alumni Association. Alumni Association works in collaboration with Alumni Committee, of which I am the convener, Ms. Neelam Bareja co-convener, Dr. Vinita Meena co-convener for student progression. There are other committee members from different departments. We have various social platforms on which we link with our alumni: Telegram, WhatsApp groups, Facebook, Instagram. These are pics of some of our eminent alumni. Dr. Krishna Tirath and Ms. Mayavati are alumni of Kalindi College. Now I show you various activities in which our alumni have contributed last year. During COVID, online physical fitness sessions were taken by our sports alumni. Bhajan and Sangeet programs were organized for the enrichment of mental health during COVID, in which our music alumni contributed. There were career counseling sessions by the alumni of different departments to guide students. Our alumni enriched the knowledge of students about entrepreneurship, filmmaking and sound production, protection of child rights in contemporary India, and poem recitation by different webinars. College also organizes alumni meet once in 2 years. Last alumni meet was organized in 2019. These are some of glimpses of previous alumni meets. Upcoming activities which are scheduled for 2021 to 22. First of all, alumni meet if pandemic is over. More interactive and career counseling sessions by our eminent alumni. Research opportunities and guidance by our alumni who are pursuing research in various fields. So students, strength of our college is the student-teacher bond, which they cherish not only during their college days, but it continues even after graduation. With this, I welcome you to Kalindi College.
Welcome to Physical Education Department of Kalindi College. The physical education comprises holistic education for the development of personality of the child to its fullest and perfection in body, mind and spirit through engaging in regular physical activities. Physical education through the medium of physical activities helps individual to attain and maintain physical fitness. Under the National Sports Organization scheme, the Department of Physical Education started functioning in the college in 1967. The faculties are Ms. Dr. Sunita Sharma, Director of Physical Education Department, and Ms. Sudha Pandey, Director of Physical Education Department. There are a lot of games facilities in different varieties in outdoor games such as athletics, football, kabaddi, hockey, etc. and in indoor games such as badminton, boxing, chess and carom and so on. Moving further, let's talk about champion teams of Kalindi College. In boxing team, Inter-College Championship in 2016-17, our team achieved 3rd place, in 2017-18, 2nd place and in 2019-20, 2nd place. Next, the achievement of powerlifting team. From 2015 to 2017, our team achieved 2nd position. From 2017 to 2019, 1st position. Here are some glimpses of outdoor and indoor games such as badminton, boxing, judo, kabaddi, kho-kho, taekwondo, table tennis and volleyball. So now, let's move towards Fitness Club, which organizes workshop and training programs on health and fitness. It also conducts weekly classes of aerobic and yoga for students. This is the new constructed sports utility center of the department.
Jai Hind everyone. The National Cadet Corps is a youth development movement. It has enormous potential for nation building. The NCC provides exposure to the cadets in a wide range of activities with a distinct emphasis on social services, discipline and adventure training. The NCC is open to all regular students of schools and colleges on a voluntary basis. The students have no liability for active military service.
Registration are open for the NCC of Kalindi College. So, the interested student of first year from Kalindi College can apply to be a NCC cadet by filling out the form given here.
NCC, an incredible journey. With pride and joy, Udan, the NCC of Kalindi College 5 Digiben invites you to join a journey of unity and discipline. The NCC furnishes opportunities to the youth of the country for their all-round development. NCC also motivates cadets to perform to their best by offering scholarships, cash awards, prizes, medals, trophies, etc. NCC gives you a glance at the Indian Army, and we are here to entitle you to experience what it feels like to be the NCC cadet. Thank you.
Good morning everyone. On behalf of National Service Scheme Kalindi College, I am going to provide you with the gist of what National Service Scheme is and what we exactly do. Talking about NSS, the National Service Scheme is an Indian government-sponsored public service program conducted by the Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports of the Government of India, popularly known as NSS. The scheme was launched in Gandhiji's centenary year in 1969, aimed at developing students' personality through community service. NSS is a voluntary association of young people in colleges, universities, and at +2 level working for a campus community linkage. Now, let me brief you with the history of NSS. After independence, the University Grants Commission, headed by S. Radhakrishnan, recommended the introduction of voluntary national service in academic institutions. This idea was again considered by the Central Advisory Board of Education at its meeting in January 1950. After examining the idea and the experiences of other countries in this field, the board recommended that students and teachers should devote time to voluntary manual work in the draft first 5-year plan adopted by the government in 1952. In 1958, Jawaharlal Nehru, in a letter to the chief ministers, considered the idea of social service as a prerequisite for graduation. He directed the Ministry of Education to formulate a suitable scheme for the introduction of national service into academic institutions. Moving forward is the motto of National Service Scheme. The program aims to instilling the idea of social welfare in students and to provide service to society without bias. National Service Scheme volunteers work to ensure that everyone who is needy gets help to enhance their standard of living and lead a life of dignity. In doing so, volunteers learn from people in villages how to lead a good life despite a scarcity of resources. It also helps people in natural and man-made disasters by providing food, clothing, and first aid to the disaster's victim. The motto of NSS is "Not me, but you." Now talking about the various events organized by National Service Unit of Kalindi College. NSS Unit of Kalindi College, in collaboration with Ramanujan College, organized a 2-day virtual webinar on the topic Seva, Swadhinta or Sankalp. An inter-college debate competition was held on the occasion of Women's Equality Day dated 26th August 2021. NSS unit of our college celebrated Joy of Giving Week from 2nd to 8th of October. Fit India Freedom Run 2.0 was organized to celebrate 75 years of India's independence. During the Vigilance Awareness Week, various events were organized including an intra-college speech competition. On the occasion of International Literacy Day, an inter-college article writing competition was organized. Quiz competition on major Andolans in India was organized on 31st October 2021. On the occasion of International Day of Girl Child, an inter-college poetry competition was organized. An inter-college photography competition was held on the occasion of World Food Day dated 16th October 2021. NSS unit of Kalindi College, in collaboration with Blood Connect Foundation, organized an awareness program on the topic blood donation. Our program officer, Dr. Alka Chaturvedi Ma'am, our President, Vanshika Singh, and Vice President, Ritu Yadav. Thank you everyone for your valuable time.
The Social Responsibility Cell has undertaken several projects in the past few years to uplift the underprivileged. In order to tackle the persistent social issue of manual scavenging, we have Project Rahmat that aims to rehabilitate existing manual scavengers by providing them with alternate employment opportunities. Under Project Veran, we aim to uplift the farmers of India. We deal with issues related to food wastage, low income of small farmers, and upliftment of women from the community and transform them into self-sustained entrepreneurs. In the year 2021, we also conducted online composting workshop in collaboration with the Green Karma Foundation. In the month of May 2021, we partnered with the Rotaract Club of Shahid Sukhdev College to provide free teleconsultation to COVID-positive patients, including underprivileged members from our chosen communities. We successfully provided consultation aid to 70 members. To further the efforts of social empowerment, we have Project Kilkari that empowers students on the streets of our cities and enrolls them into schools. Keeping in mind the increasing dropout rates, a Kilkari Pathshala was introduced to make every child capable of reading and writing. Project Unnati aims to eradicate hunger problems in the city, and Project Yukta aims to provide immediate respite to women by providing them with employment opportunities. It has helped them deal with the hardships brought by the pandemic. Our team's work has been recognized, appreciated, and awarded on multiple occasions that has only motivated us to work harder for the benefit of our chosen communities.
Dear students, on behalf of Department of Environmental Science, we are pleased to welcome you all. Department of Environmental Science is established as a separate department in April 2021. We offer a mandatory AICC course of Environmental Science to the undergraduate students enrolled in first semester. In this course, we cover different dimensions of environment, from biodiversity conservation to natural resource management for meeting the NVC's Sustainable Development Goals. We will be informed about various acts, legislations and policies related to environmental conservation and development. Overall, our main aim is to develop a holistic understanding of the environment and how we can reconcile between the environment and socio-economic development. Apart from the teachings through classes, we also interact with experts, environmental practitioners on regular basis through our eco club named Kalpthara. We have a very active team of students as members and office bearers of Kalpthara, and on a regular basis we organize seminars, activities and hand-on trainings from the context of environment. What Kalpthara is? We are a group of teachers and students under Department of Environmental Studies of Kalindi College who are not letting any stone unturned to generate awareness about environmental, climate change and societal issues. Our vision is to ignite the young minds to adopt green and environment-friendly practices and to use their potential to achieve the Sustainable Development Goals. Our mission statement: Ashakyam Prakarte Rite Jivanam, meaning there is no life without nature. Our preamble: we, the members of Eco Club of Kalindi College, University of Delhi, having solemnly resolved to constitute a community of eco warriors to generate environmental awareness among the youth or college students for environmental improvement and to inculcate the culture of eco-friendliness and environmental conservation among them. Our objectives: the club will focus on creating a cadre of green ambassadors through a participatory approach can spread awareness among youths and society at large about various environmental, climate change and societal issues. Our main aim is to ignite the intellectual minds to ponder over different ways to reconcile between fulfilling materialistic desires and environmental conservation. Through a sustained and multi-pronged approach, we will strive to solve problems related to all the four spheres of environment, that is, atmosphere, biosphere, lithosphere, hydrosphere, to achieve the NVC's Sustainable Development Goals. Our club focuses on conducting interactive and enlightening webinars and fun-filled activities and competitions for all members so as to create awareness about the growing concerns of environment and ways on how to tackle these problems. So, on the same line, these are some glimpses of our previous year activities. And talking about this year, we executed 4 successful events. These include Selfie with Saplings, our online plantation competition where members sent us photos with the plants they sowed. The next event was a webinar on the topic Ecofeminism, an uncharted approach for ecological restoration and combating female foeticide. The guest speaker for this event was Padma Shri awardee Shri Shyam Sundar Paliwal ji, who is considered the father of ecofeminism. The next event we conducted was on the topic Vedic farming, which was conducted under our Eco Diet campaign Ahar Kranti. This is where we were enlightened on the benefits of Vedic farming by Miss Indu Sinha, who is involved in creation of food forest and edible campaigns. With this, we also celebrated eco-friendly Diwali. Our outreach activities include Jaiv Sanrakshan, biodiversity conservation, Vayu Doot, combating air pollution, Jal Shakti, for water conservation. Let's know about other activities, and that's our orientation, Kalpthara Fest, hands-on training, online research paper presentation, cleanliness drive, visiting biodiversity parks and bird sanctuary, and much more. Now the question arises, how can you be the part of Kalpthara? It's very simple. You can be the part of Kalpthara by being a Kalpthara member, by being our campus ambassador for our campaigns, by being a part of volunteering student team. So what are you waiting for? Come and join hands to save, protect and conserve the environment. Our strengths are our student team and office bearers. Our teachers include Dr. Sudesh Bharadwaj, the convener of Kalpthara, Dr. Mayank Krishna, the co-convener of Kalpthara, Dr. Gitika Sonkar, the co-convener of Kalpthara. For enrollment information and our other updates will be posted on Kalindi College websites. Do check the websites on regular basis. Thank you.
The Parents-Teachers-Student Interface is a formal organization composed of parents, teachers, and students that is intended to facilitate parental participation in the college. The major objective of PTSI is to discuss, support, shape, and energize its educational endeavor in a healthy and productive atmosphere. Through this interface, teachers know the students' opinion about everything in the college, be it academics, administration, infrastructure, placement, etc., as well as problems faced by them within the college premises. PTSI in the college works towards improving and enhancing the life of the student and the college as a whole. Knowing more about a student helps teachers to cater to their needs accordingly. PTSI aims to build strong working relationship among parents and teachers in support of students, to obtain knowledge and voice their opinion about what is happening in the college, to understand students from the parents and teachers' perspectives, to ensure that the college offers the best learning experience for the students keeping in mind their need. College hosts 2 meetings, odd and even semester, in a year, mostly on Saturdays in November and March, to keep parents informed and devise plans for supporting the teachers to ensure that all the students reach their full potential. At the end of the meeting, parents are requested to fill the feedback forms online or offline, which are analyzed by the feedback committee for taking appropriate action. The dates of various PTSIs held till now are 9 September 2016, 25th March 2017, 22nd September 2017, 7th April 2018, 6th October 2018, 16th March 2019, 9th November 2019, 10th April 2021. The next PTSI will be held in February or March 2022 tentatively. Thank you.
Very good morning, my dear students. From the structured arena of NCERT, now you move ahead to the domain of higher education. And at Kalindi, we inculcate the spirit of research. You will be in touch of your teachers, not only of your discipline, but across discipline. And college would provide you a seed money that would facilitate you to work beyond your curriculum and prepare you for your future research goals. And it would develop a research culture at undergraduate level. So we welcome you all to this new world of research, search, innovation, and happy studying. Thank you.
Good morning, students. As I am co-convener Dr. Rajesh Kumar Meena of SC/ST OBC Cell. According to the 1998 UGC guidelines, the establishment of a special cell is mandatory for SC/ST OBC students in the university and colleges. Kalindi College and its SC/ST OBC cell is committed to the constitutional mandate of equality and social justice. We always ensure that the weaker section students do not get left behind in the learning as well as overall academic development process. Teachers pay more attention to their special needs and provide them more encouragement and support by various strategies for the enhancement of the SC/ST OBC students. Objective of the cell. This cell has been prepared for SC/ST OBC students with the following objectives. This cell provides the information of SC/ST OBC students of institute about the scheme offered by the state government of Delhi and government of India as well as UGC. To assist the staff of the SC/ST OBC cell and the standing committee in carrying out their functions. to help the college in implementing the reservation policy with regard to the admission of students at various levels, to help the SC, ST, OBC category students in solving the difficulties which they might can experience during the colleges. Thank you, students.
Hello everyone, I am Dr. Manila Narzari, and as a convener of the Northeast Student Cell, Kalindi College, welcome you all to this orientation program. I would like to give a brief information about the Northeast Student Cell. Every year, the number of students coming from the northeast of India to Delhi for higher education is growing manifold. Delhi University receives the largest proportion of these aspiring students, which is very challenging for the university and its affiliate colleges. Delhi University has taken many steps to promote the interests of the students coming from the Northeast. The Northeast Student Cell in Kalindi College is one of the oldest in Delhi University. It was constituted in 2012, even before the Government of India directive was notified for having such cells in government-supported academic institutions. The main objective of having this cell in the college was to address larger issues faced by the students from the Northeast. The issues and problems are not limited to everyday life at college, but also in the city. The cell works as a support system to the students in adjusting to a new environment, which majority of them encounter, having come from places that have little interaction with the larger society of India. Since its inception in 2012, Kalindi College has been organizing various awareness programs and events to disseminate knowledge and information about the region and its people through the Northeast cell of the college. Students coming from the 8 northeastern states, Assam, Arunachal Pradesh, Manipur, Mizoram, Meghalaya, Nagaland, Tripura and Sikkim, not only participate but also take part in organizing programs under this cell. Time to time, the cell also organizes motivational lectures, conducts counseling and safety workshops and cultural programs for the benefit of the students. Besides the common orientation program of the college, Northeast Cell also organizes orientation programs for newly admitted students who are pursuing their degree from this college. Students are given information about various courses, cells, committees, and activities to help them become aware of the facilities and infrastructure provided by the college. The Northeast Student Cell student office bearers are elected every year to conduct various events for the cell. Presently, there are about 40 students from the northeastern region of India enrolled in different courses. Serendipity Annual Northeast Cultural Festival. Besides various talks and motivational lectures, this cell also organizes annual inter-college Northeast Cultural Festival called Serendipity. It gives students opportunities to showcase their talents through presentation of their culture and to interact with students from other institutions. It is a festival organized and managed by students. These are some of the pictures of the activities of the cell, like students-teacher interaction, talks and lectures, glimpses of the Serendipity Annual Northeast Festivals. Thank you.
Dear students, a very warm welcome to you all on the first day of your college life. I, Dr. Priyabala Singh, will introduce you to the Outstation and Foreign Students Cell. With the number of outstation students rising every academic year, the college instituted Outstation and Foreign Students Cell. At present, around 1/3 of the total students admitted in the college come from places other than Delhi NCR. In fact, the number of outstation students have increased considerably over the last 2 years. Also, there were 6 foreign students enrolled in the academic session 2020-21. The cell is committed to addressing these students' unique needs and concerns by providing them constant support, guidance, counseling on various relevant matters. The primary purpose of the cell is to create a congenial, comfortable, and welcoming environment for the outstation and foreign students who leave their hometowns and families for a new place and strange surroundings in search of better education and career opportunities. The cell, therefore, acts as a common platform for communication with and for these students to share their concerns and issues. For this purpose, the cell regularly organizes students' meets, inspirational guest talks, workshops, and counseling sessions catering to the special needs of the outstation and international students. The endeavor, therefore, is to constantly work towards a fruitful, dynamic, multifaceted, and memorable college experience for these students. You may reach out to me, Dr. Priyabala Singh, the convener, and Dr. Nisha Goel, the co-convener of the cell, in case of any query. You may also contact us on the given email ID. The cell has its own Telegram group, and I request all the outstation and foreign students to join the Telegram group through the shared link. Welcome again and thank you.
Hello students, welcome to Kalindi College. I'm Ms. Sonia Kamboj, Coordinator, General Assembly of Students, Kalindi College. I'll explain you about General Assembly. General Assembly for students of all years is conducted every year, both for odd and even semester, where Principal Madam addresses students and take up their grievances and complaints related to teaching, administration and infrastructure. Students also share their suggestions and views on various issues. It provides a platform to the students to express themselves freely and interact with Principal Madam directly. Here it is the composition of committee. Ms. Alka Rani is the convener for 3rd year General Assembly. Dr. Ramya Krishnan and Dr. Rashmi Menon are co-conveners. Dr. Vandana Rani is the convener for 2nd year General Assembly. Ms. Anuradha Kotiyal and Ms. Anshula are the co-conveners. Dr. Harvinder Kaur is the convener for 1st year General Assembly. Dr. Swati Agarwal and Dr. Utpal Kumar are the co-conveners. General Assembly has been conducted in college every year. Here are the glimpses. We also conducted General Assembly during COVID-19 pandemic in virtual mode. Here are the glimpses. If you have any further queries and suggestions, you can write us at generalassembly@kalindi.du.ac.in. Thank you.
A very good morning to our respected parents, dear students, and my fellow colleagues. On behalf of the General Orientation Committee of the academic session 2021 to 2022, I, Ms. Arogya Ramya, deem it a great honor and privilege to propose the vote of thanks. Let me first of all start by giving glory to the Almighty God for making today's occasion a resounding success. I would like to express my sincere thanks to our Honorable Principal Ma'am, Professor Naina Hasija, for her continuous guidance and moral support. Let me use this opportunity to specially thank our committee conveners for gracing their crucial work and sharing with us the video clippings in a very short notice. I also thank our non-teaching staff for their help and support. I would like to express my deepest appreciation to our convener, Dr. Indu Chaudhary, for her innovative ideas and constant support in shaping up the structure of the whole event. This may not be possible without the help of other members, Dr. Pankaj Kumar and Dr. Prempal Singh. Last but not least, a big thank you for the wonderful students who turned up in great numbers. We hope that we were able to give an idea of the college life at Kalindi through this online platform. I sincerely encourage each and every new student to see this college life before you as a learning opportunity that will help to boost your confidence in yourselves. So, please excel not only in your academics but also in extracurricular activities. All the best to the first year students. Officially, you have become Kalindians. Have a nice day. Stay tuned to the same meeting link for your departmental orientation. Thank you.